Chapter 21 is entitled The Last Days, the Church and Society. And it's the first of 4 chapters on the last days, this period between the resurrection and ascension of Christ and the second coming, the period, of course, in which we find ourselves at the moment. And I guess I just really want to make one big point and then follow it through in a number of different ways in this chapter. The big point is that the church is neither a government nor a corporation. I think those are the 2 big institutions of contemporary society. You've got the government and the state, and you've got economic entities, corporations and organisations. And I try to draw on thinkers like William Kavanagh again and John Milbank and others in this chapter to show how the state and the corporate world rhythm and pattern reality in particular ways, which they create a reality between themselves in the late modern world, and how the church is a counterpoint to both of those, and how therefore the church is important as a bodying forth of a different figure of reality, an outpost of the kingdom of God, as it's often been talked of, and how it's really, really important that it is not a government and that it is not a for-profit organisation. It's not an incorporated entity in that sense. And how it therefore occupies a third space in society. And I talk a little bit in this chapter about the idea of civil society, something that's neither the government nor the individual, and it is how the church functions as an intermediate institution between the overwhelming power of the state and the isolated individual, and how the church as a community, as a body, as a family of God, is central to the way in which the Bible understands Christians to be existing in these last days, and how that's socially significant and important and valuable for society at large as well.